It's a blessed day once again as we are meeting on live with Chatufa. Thank you so much, family. Thank you, my champions, and also all intercessors all over the world that are still praying for our country. We want more and more of the people of Zimbabwe who understand the will of God for Zimbabwe to continue to pray for Zimbabwe. We are giving you updates of what is happening in our country, around the neighboring countries, as well as all over the world. As the Mozambican people continue to fight for their rights, and as we see tensions rising even more and more in Mozambique, the Mozambican Constitutional Council announcement on the 23rd could spark new levels of demonstrations in the country. We are looking at demonstrations that are already on, and only left with just 2 days to get to the day that they are going to be making an announcement on the results of the past elections. An announcement, of course, that everyone suspects that they are going to be declaring Frelimo as the winner. And once they've done that, it's going to be a big problem. We've been talking about El Chapo yesterday, who has made an announcement that Frelimo must begin to celebrate now of the victory that is going to be announced on the 23rd, meaning that these guys are ready, they know what they are doing, and they are just going to go on and announce themselves as the winners. But is that going to be taken lightly by the people? It's not going to be taken lightly by the Mozambican people who are ready to continue to fight. So they are actually saying that in the coming future, once this announcement is made, things are going to escalate. Sidia Chisungo reports that this is circulating, showing what the president of the Constitutional Council will do on Monday if she declares Frelimo winner without addressing the issues with this election. For those of you who just arrived, since the protest started on 21st of October, they've been different. Phases. The last one was called 4x4, was the longest and deadliest. On Monday, 23rd December, according to what opposition candidate Venancio Mondlane said, by their own words, Constitutional Council will be activating what he calls the Turbo V8 of protests, worse than previous phases. Venancio also asked his followers, in case he is killed in the next days, another phase should be immediately activated, called Turbo V8 Ultra. He didn't say what exactly is that, but his supporters know exactly what they have to do. Can you see that the organization and the plans that these guys have put in place, the people of Mozambique, is not a walk in the park. They are really putting so much pressure and sleepless nights over Frelimo through their demonstrations. So this is what they are talking about, that the announcement on the 23rd is going to be the red button that the Constitutional Council is going to press so that the Turbo V8 demonstrations can begin, which is going to be the deadliest of all. And they are still promising that there's still another one, which is called the Turbo V8 Ultra, in the event, or in the case that Venancio Mondlane could have met some kind of unfortunate fate. Of course, our prayer is that nothing should happen to him. Our prayer is that the Lord should continue to protect the man. He is the choice of the Mozambican people. And these evildoers and children of Lucifer should not ever have an opportunity to destroy a leader that God has put in the hearts of the Mozambican people. So we are with the Mozambican people and believe in God that quite a lot is going to happen towards the achievement of the freedom of the Mozambican people. And we know that Mozambique is a country that has been also oppressed like Zimbabwe for a very long time. And this time that they've managed to put so much pressure on Frelimo and Nyusi, as well as the incoming Chapo, according to Frelimo, that is, it's really showing that they've moved an extra mile in fighting so hard to bring freedom and liberty to their country. So we are believing God for Mozambique. We are praying with the Mozambican people, and we know that our God is with them, and our God is going to give them and grant them victory. Victory for the people of Mozambique is the victory of all other countries that are oppressed by these pseudo leaders, these fake liberation parties that have turned so rogue, and they are killing, abducting, arresting, and causing poverty on their own people. And that is the fight that we are fighting today. And we are believing that the plans that they have are really going to go an extra mile in putting enough pressure that is needed on Frelimo. Frelimo has continued to rely on ZANU-PF and Mnangagwa on advices. And we know that from the way that they are behaving, we are seeing the fingerprints of Mnangagwa all over. The arrogance and, sealing their ears with sealing wax and refusing to listen to the masses. That is exactly the character of that we continue to see in Emmerson Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF. So we are watching to see how far they are going to continue to hold on to power against the will of the people of Mozambique. But the people of Mozambique are resolute and they are fighting on, and they are saying no Christmas. If it means we don't have Christmas, we will continue to fight until we get what we deserve. And the only thing that they deserve is indeed the freedom. They deserve democracy. They deserve constitutionalism in Mozambique, and they deserve a new leadership that respects the will of the people. We are sick and tired of leaders that impose themselves on people, leaders that think that they have a mandate, to run these countries. Nobody has a mandate. The only mandate that you can have is that which you are given by the people of the land and not by yourselves, like what ZANU-PF has continued to do in Zimbabwe, and of course all other liberation parties that are out there. But we know the plans of God really are to bring freedom for his people. So freedom is coming to Mozambique. Mozambican people, do not tire, do not give up, continue to organize yourselves, continue to send messages out there to your brothers and sisters wherever. And we've seen also Mozambican brothers and sisters in the diaspora are also demonstrating a sign of great unity and great power. And if we see them finally winning over Frelimo, it's not going to be surprising, because the guys have shown so much resilience and they've shown the unity that has shocked the whole world. So this is what it is. Let's continue to watch and see how things are going to unveil as from the 23rd of December, after the announcement by the Constitutional Council. I hope they are going to heed the call of the people and avoid so much more pressure and tension happening in the nation of Mozambique. Otherwise, this is what it is, family. Just giving updates of what is happening. Remain blessed until we meet again. Shalom and shalom.